All right, let's look at what else is on tap for next week. Looking at the calendar on Tuesday, Shonali, the Senate and the House return from recess. It doesn't really feel like they've been away because there's been so much chatter with regards to what happens with President Biden and the RNC. Obviously, a lot of excitement around the formal nomination of former President Trump as the nominee for this election.
Certainly everything every senator has had to say in the House and in the Senate has been very closely watched, given how divisive this election cycle has been. But also remember, in addition to the presidential elections, a lot of investors are watching out what a red wave would mean for the stock market. So yes, we will be certainly watching Congress cards.
And of course, earnings, as we mentioned. Yes, you've got Tesla. Yes, you've got Alphabet. But you've got a sampling of companies from a whole bunch of other sectors, including UPS, including General Motors. I think about some of those companies, and definitely what's on tap is cost considerations, right? And how they're managing costs.
Ford as well, if you think about it. And it's interesting, you'll get a deeper look into how that consumer is behaving in this part of the cycle, especially for goods more expensive like cars. But also, if you think about UPS, this outage was after the quarter. And so you also want to look out for that commentary on how other things might be affecting these companies into this season.
And we've got Benjamin Netanyahu addressing Congress on Wednesday, so a lot of fireworks, I'm sure, in Washington, perhaps also a lot of protests, I would expect, around town as well. And then economic data on Thursday, including the first read of second quarter GDP coming out.
Remember, the bond market was moving pretty intensely this week, particularly to start the week. And you have to wonder, at the end of next week, we have U.S. PCE, the Fed's preferred gauge of inflation, University of Michigan sentiment data. Next week is another busy one. Rest up, people.